Okay, hi, hello. So, let us change the capture here real quick. Oh, that reminds me. I was like, of the things that I just mentioned I needed to do, what else did I need to do? And it's changed the name of the Twitch stream. I forgot to do that. That's okay. That's fair. We're doing our best, frankly. Let's, oop. Go to creator dashboard. Here we go. And we need to change the input for the feed. Edit stream. I'm just gonna change the capture real quick. Sorry for the fucking sound effects. Okay, hello. Nope. Fucking move. There we go. There we go. We remember this. Oh boy, okay. Change feed. She's loading. While she's loading, we are going to transform. Oh, never mind. She loaded really quickly. So we're going to be playing Werehouse again. Oh boy, at least we're going to fucking try to. If this thing can actually work. Thank you. Werehouse. And this time we are in Kiba Inuzuka. Oop, gotta change the game. Alright, should be changed, should be edited. Sick. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. We're making some minor adjustments. Alright. Oh boy. There's so much hair. Ah! So, here's the deal. Akamaru, are you ready? Are you comfy? Are you good, dude? Are you winning, son? Fucking... Final ingredient. Not that you can fucking see it, but it also helps me keep the beanie a little bit tighter around the beanie baby. So that Akamaru doesn't have like a tragic fucking accident. And Kiba! Or at least the Kiba that I usually do. So hi, howdy, hello. Kiba's having a wonderful time. Kiba's cold, I'm not gonna lie. Kiba's fucking freezing. I'm really glad my hair is open now because, like, I like to distribute my hair like some sort of cloak. It's fucking cold and that vest does nothing. We have some gluten-free oatmeal cookies to help us through these difficult times. I don't know why gluten-free like cookies are so fucking tiny. Like, why is it so small? I don't understand. This is not what Kiba said. Right? Maybe. I gotta tell you, it's really comfy. Sometimes when I cosplay Kiba, I forget that that bitch is up there, and it scares the shit out of me because I'll like bend over and it'll fall in my face, and I'll be like, ah! It's great. You can't really feel it. It's so light. But yes, this is the preferred way to wear both beanies and beanie babies. Okay. Should let Twitter know that we have changed cosplay. In case anybody decides Hannah was not to their taste. But Kiba might be. Also, I think I know where I went wrong with Cormac. I think I got it this time. But first, we're going to play somebody else's route. These soundtracks are so good. Alright. We are still grumpy. We're used to this. I will have one more cookie. And once I've eaten that, I will start to narrate aloud again. But we technically have seen this already, so it's okay. Alright. Technically I bought this tank top for Bakugo's cosplay. Have not actually cosplayed Bakugo properly yet. Versions of him, sure. Actual Bakugo, no. But this top is literally my favorite fucking top. This is my favorite. Fucking combat looking shit is right up my alley. Let's move the hair a little bit out of the way. Honestly, 10 out of 10. If you have a beanie and a Beanie Baby, I highly recommend doing this. It's actually really nice. Alright, we're about to meet everybody. We're about to get our ass kicked by gravity. And then meet everybody at least. Who should we romance? We've got, what was it, Morag? I feel like I keep saying that name wrong. And Esseth. I'm not sure which one we should do. Just like I was saying, I think the theme for this year is a bit too vague. No, I just went through your whole list, and this was the best one. Shouldn't have used up all your creativity in the first few years, huh? What are they talking about? I love that Morag, I think, just straight up chills as a horse. Like, there was no reason to be a horse. Just wanted to be a horse. Who strikes an illegal column? Okay, snitch. Nungono's metaphor. The horse tosses its mane as it speaks, pawing at the ground in irritation as it flicks its tail towards one of the other silhouettes. It's a talking horse. No, give me the sentence, Robbie. You cannot keep this from me. Give me the sentence. I don't always speak with my mouth full, I swear to God. I think Kiba brings out the dog in me. Okay, we're doing Esseth. But I want that sentence, Robbie. It's a talking horse. Okay. Alright. Great. Now gravity's gonna rock our shit. Yep, there we go. Because of course it does. Deal with it. No. Here's my babies. Alright. They're so cute. I need everyone watching the VOD to know I am reacting directly to that. Why did you say that Kiba Orochimaru fanfic? And not a Kiba Orochimaru fanfic? Why is there a definitive article in front of that? Do I have to Google something? Fucking doing it. You saying you don't actually read fanfic? Sounds sus to me, Robbie. I'm not sure I believe you. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's 3 fanfics on AO3 that are Orochimaru and Kiba. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to myself. I'm sorry to my eyeballs. Sorry. One of them is ABO. Only one of them is ABO. Frankly, that's alarming. I mean, not alarming, surprising. Surprising is the English word. This is the worst information. You know what else is interesting? Is there are 2 works in AO3 that are tagged Kiba Inuzuka / Orochimaru / Uchiha Sasuke. 2! And they are not by the same author. That is the worst information. What? Why? My neck hurts. Oh my god. Oh god, the worst thing is one of them is straight up. The characters from Naruto get together to read this author's fan fiction. And that is the pairing. And then a totally different, completely unrelated one just straight up wrote Kiba x Sasuke x Orochimaru porn. Well, we're gonna wipe that from our memories. Goodbye. That was a lot. To make everybody feel a little bit better, I have successfully gotten many of my friends to stop saying Orochimaru and start saying what I call Orochimaru, which is what I call him. And it is catching the fuck on. And I have actually cosplayed Orochimaru. Not Orochimaru, but I have cosplayed a pastel, like candy version of Orochimaru. Where like, instead of being like dark green and purple and stuff, I did the eye makeup in like pastel pink and purple. And, yeah, it was, everything was pastel pinks, and it was basically Orochimaru, but if like, I don't know, Rainbow Bright had thrown up on him or something. And that was back when I had just dyed my hair black the first time, so about a year ago. And I still had I had no layers. I just had straight, like, I had long hair, so I could just straighten it all out. And then I looked like Orochimaru. And is that like a cosplay I'm like particularly proud of? Yes, actually. Yeah, I have no regrets. But yes, we're gonna think just about Orochimaru and pretend this did not happen. I am haunted by this knowledge. It's very upsetting. It disturbs both me and my homeboys, and we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. That was pretty fucking. That's pretty fucking bad. Not gonna lie, it was pretty fucking awful. Jesus. The fact that for Sasuke, Kiba, and Orochimaru, there's 2 fanfics with that particular 3-way pairing from 2 people that seem to have nothing to do with each other. That is the most upsetting part. That they don't know each other. It's not an inside joke. I don't know why this is my term for inside joke. I meant to do this, but my hands were still together, so. It's Kiba. Kiba's coming out. You know how I took cosplay photos? The last time I like proper cosplayed Kiba, I cosplayed Kiba doing this. Those were like the official cosplay like photo shoot photos that I took were Kiba. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Kiba would unironically, all the time, everywhere he goes. The fact that boy is not getting punched 24/7 is truly beyond me. I love Kiba very much, by the way. In case that wasn't obvious, I fucking adore Kiba. I've cosplayed Kiba more. Kiba is the second most cosplayed character I've done from the Naruto universe. The first being Sakura, who I've cosplayed, I think, 6 different times in 6 different variations or something. I don't even remember anymore. Anyway, we're getting off track. Ignoring the others, the taller one in the center with the ears. Hi, hello, Cormac. Hello, Cormac, my beloved. We're going to do Esseth first, and then we're going to do Cormac. Ooh, I just realized how fitting it is for us to do Cormac second, or for us to do Cormac at all, since I am Kiba. And Inuzuka would totally date a werewolf. We kind of are werewolves. Shapeshifters. Technically, we're both shapeshifters, because he's not really a werewolf. I know I said just one more cookie, but let me have this. That was unintelligible, but you know what? We're going to stand by it. Oh, what is money? Okay. Kiba. I'm going to be fun Kiba today. That's kind of what's happening here anyway. My name's Kiba. She, her pronouns. Thanks. So you're not human. Good start. No shit. Yeah, we're definitely courting you. I fucking love you. Did you miss the part where I was a talking horse just then? Or, yeah, what the fuck's up with that? Okay, everybody sounds super calm. But we are going to speed run through this a little bit. Morag, yeah, that is the name that I thought. Alright. There's much more like chat around the water cooler than the horrific supernatural murder scene I was expecting. This character reacting to shit is basically how I think Kiba would react to a lot of shit anyway. I'd be rude, but like, Cormac, are you a werewolf or what? Like, I'll get to the one with the snakes in a minute. But yep, we are now officially doing Kiba X Orochimaru. And it's all Robbie's fault. I have nothing to do with this. I am simply the vessel. I just work here. Read down people way less often than the myths say, I swear. Gee, thanks, that's comforting. Alright, let's see. Apart from, you know, not attacking me on sight, which is kind of what I've been expecting since they came around the corner. I do love that he looks almost offended. Oh, Hex Door is like a parody of Next Door. I don't really use apps, so it took me a minute. I did not catch that the first time around. I can't believe I didn't understand that his band name, Like and Subscribe, was a pun on like and subscribe. Esseth is super cute. Like, they are super fucking cute. Your apology is not accepted, Robbie. You must now deal with the consequences. Personally, I'm having a gay old time, and I think this is the best possible route this stream could have possibly taken. I love it here. Why is the music such a bop? I like it. I like the music. Yep. We're all here now. Alright. Alright, let's see. So we are going to choose to work with Esseth now that they are basically saying that this situation is going to be dealt with by having me work for them. In case anybody didn't see the first, I did already play the stream on the Halloween streams where we tried Cormac's route, but we got the friendship ending. So after this, try with Esseth. We are going to be trying to romance the fuck out of the werewolf. So you will get to still see that even if you missed it the first time around. Which is also why I'm like speeding through a little bit of the beginning, because we already did this. I feel like you've been putting a lot of faith in someone you met 10 minutes ago. She's not wrong. Well, why don't you stick around for a few days then, Kiba? Maybe help us with the haunted house? Oh, no, I don't. Esseth, that's a wonderful idea. Cormac's voice runs over Morag's like a freight train, and I get the feeling she's used to that. Is that a dog pun? Is that a fucking dog pun? Playing Cormac's route as Kiba is gonna be so fucking funny. Jesus Christ. Dog tired. Oops. Morg rolls her eyes, and I doubt even Cormac noticed. Or even noticed that, whatever. And legally we have to pay you, so there's that. Morag makes us avoid murder if we can, although Esseth looks like they might really like to do the murder part. Did you guys notice that one of the fucking snakes has a bow? Because I didn't notice until right now, but look at it. Look. Look at that fucking snake. Also, I did not notice that they all have, like, snoots. They look like ball pythons, which are the best snake. I want to have a ball python so badly. They're not super high maintenance pets, but I wouldn't want to get one now before I, like, when I know, like, my goal is to move soon. Because I don't want to put, like, an animal through the stress of, like, a cross-country move. You know what I mean? I'll just wait. Plus, they are expensive. I mean, they're not, like, expensive, but, like, this is a little pricey. So, I would like to, like, have a little bit more stability in every aspect before I get a pet. But TBH, they're kind of the only pets I can get because I'm allergic to animal hair. So I can't get a dog again, and I can't get a cat again unless I got a hypoallergenic one, which, like, super hard to find. My English almost fucked up. I almost said thrifted. I meant adopted. I meant it's hard to find them in shelters that are hypoallergenic, not thrifted. Oh my god. Technically, I am also thrifted because I was adopted. Oh man. God damn, my parents would think that was funny. I am secondhand, but got in mint condition. Well, got in like new condition, put it that way. Alright, let's see. We have 3 days to fill for her, and I'm gonna say that I'm gonna work with Esseth. Come on, come on, come on. Why? See, this keeps happening with several of the games, where like I will click, and if I click quickly, if for some reason it acts like I clicked down here, or down here. I did not. I don't know. That happens with a lot of them though, and they're all RenP systems, so I assume it's just a RenP thing. Maybe Kiba could tag along with one of us then for the next few days. Yes. Like an understudy. I mean, not really. More like an apprentice. Yeah, I mean, an assistant, really. Oh boy. I love all of them. Well, Esseth is the first one to have said that they need help, so I am really glad that, like, they suggested it first, so we're gonna take them up on it. Maybe help Esseth handle their jobs? Esseth grins. Fabulous! I'm really swamped with setting everything up, so it'll be useful to have an extra pair of hands on deck. What do you do to set up? More to the point, what kind of spooky weirdness am I going to be helping with? Probably nothing as exciting as you're thinking. I'm in charge of the backstage stuff. Props, costumes, and all that. Okay, sounds cool. Their snakes hiss in what I think is approval. It's a good thing I'm not afraid of snakes. Glad you think so. Right. If you come back here tomorrow morning, let's say 10ish, we can get to work. Having a lioness? 10 in the morning seems barely reasonable to me. I'm glad I picked Esseth if going with Morag means that I'd have to be actually functioning any earlier than that. Esseth just shakes their head like they've heard it all before. They strike me as a fellow night owl anyway. Or night snake? Don't mind her, Kiba. We'll swap details and we'll take it from there. Soon after, once all the arrangements are figured out, the 3 committee members trip dirt over the fire and the meeting is over. And they just fucked off. Okay, cool. So we're going home. Because that was a fucking lot. Oh boy. Alright. Sorry, Werehouse. But we have a job. I love playing Kiba. I love being in Kiba cosplay. So fucking freeing. Anyway, I gotta close these cookies and I'm gonna fucking eat all of them. We almost tragically lost a Komodo. Alright, so we reached the warehouse. Okay. Cormac slams open the main door. His face lights up as soon as he spots me. He bounds over joyfully and pulls himself up short just before he bowls me over. The whole movement reminds me of a big dog who wants to love everyone and has to be reminded to not knock people over and lick their faces. This is literally what my dog was like. Like, straight up 65, 75 pounds of big-ass, pure muscle pit bull that had 2 brain cells and just wanted to be loved and cuddled. And would do so by, like, jumping on me every morning. I mean, she would wait for my command, but, like, I'd literally wake up and I'd look down and she'd be at the foot of the bed fucking, are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake? And the moment I did this, yeet, plomp. If I was extra unlucky, or extra lucky, depends on how you see it, I'd get a big noggin to the throat first thing in the morning while she situated herself to put her paws on my shoulders like she's hugging me. Or, if she felt like spooning, yeet the back of her body into my torso, head into throat, until I grabbed her and spooned her, and then we would sleep for another 15-20 minutes. Great routine. Don't know how I made it out without permanently damaging the vocal cords. Kiba, hi. Hey, Cormac. You're working with us, right? They are super looking forward to working with you. Oh, really? That's nice, because I'm pretty sure they wanted to kill me yesterday. Well, can't stop. Posters to make, posters to print, posters to stick up. You're doing the posters, then? Yeah. Lucky guess. I gotta go, but nice to see you. Yeah, you too. Alright, let's go. And he's gone. Okay. He is a ball of energy. Hopefully Esseth will be a bit more relaxed. I love Esseth's whole outfit. This is everything to me. As I reach the door, I want that top so badly. So badly. I never thought about having a cropped varsity top, but like, I'm here for it. Is As I reach the door of the warehouse, it opens again to reveal the Gorgon themselves. Esseth doesn't nearly tackle me the way Cormac did, but there's a warmth in their smile that makes me feel just as welcome. You made it! Alright, come through. They lead me into the warehouse, which, to be honest, looks as grim and run down from the inside as it does from the outside. Oh, don't worry, this isn't where we're gonna be working, this is just part of the set. Right, regardless, it looks less like a set and more like a warehouse that has become pretty grody with age. Yeah, we don't do heaps with the building itself, to be honest. It usually looks spooky enough when it's left as it is. One less thing to worry about. Are you a mind reader? Esseth grins before their expression turns deadly serious. Yeah, I am. Is that going to be a problem? Oh shit. Here's hoping it didn't go as right as it feels like I did just then. Esseth looks grave for a moment longer as the silence stretches out. I'm about to stammer out some sort of response when they grin and shake their heads, and I can't help but notice that their snakes have different reactions to the motion. Most of them go along with it, but one in particular coils tighter, flicking its tongue with a distinctly annoyed manner. Nah, I'm just pulling your leg. It seemed like a pretty safe bet when I saw your face while you were looking around. Don't worry, your secrets are safe. Holy shit. Esseth smiles crookedly, and I feel the corners of my mouth twitch up in response. I like a bit of mischief myself, so I don't think I've got it in me to be mad at them. Is this bothering you already? It's not too late to come help me with paperwork, you know. For the second time in as many days, I nearly jump out of my skin. I didn't even hear Morag come in, and there she is right in front of us. Taking a second to calm my racing heart, I smile. I'm good, actually, thanks. Doing paperwork is one of the circles of hell. I'm pretty sure I take working with my hands over filling in forms any day. And besides, even though she seemed pretty nice and all, Morag still scares me a bit. Well, a lot. Despite their terrible sense of humor, and maybe because of it, seems a lot friendlier. I'd like to point out again that Esseth was down with murdering you, and Morag said no. No murder. Suit yourself. You can't escape all the paperwork, though. Got a couple things for you to sign before you start. It's not exactly exciting, but I take it you want to get paid, right? She's right. Capitalism sucks, but in the society, we can't avoid it, right? I'll let you get on with that and start doing some work. When you're done signing your life away, set out through the second door on your left. I nod and they disappear down the corridor. The forms Morag gives me looks pretty standard. Just the usual stuff about bank details, wages and stuff. I fill them in quickly and I hand them back. Not quite what I was expecting for a haunted house run by demi-humans, was it? All this paperwork seems pretty legit. Yeah, demi-humans is what most of us prefer, and we have to take care of our accounts like everybody else. More's the pity, we don't officially exist, but the money sure does. Wow. Yeah, thanks for signing these. Better let you get on. Lots to do and not much time to do it. And with that friendly note, she disappears again, and I'm left on my own in the back of the warehouse. Second door on the left. Okay. I head down to the corridor and go into the room. It's still messy, but this one looks a lot better than the setup in the main room. It's not full of dust and cobwebs for a start. There's some cabinets and stuff in there that I assume are left over from when the place was a working office for the warehouse, but when I peek underneath the desk and in the cupboards, it's stuffed with fabric, wires, and electronics. It's a workroom, in short, stacked with props and costumes. In the corner of the room, behind the door, houses a collection of stone statues, or stone effect at least. I'm pretty sure those are people. I look around and I can't see S. They must have popped out for a second, so I take a closer look. I can see that they look like they're made of styrofoam painted gray, but they look super realistic. Oh, thank God. Looks like Esseth does really good. I was very worried those were bodies. Taking a closer look at one of the statues. Oh, boy. Okay. Oops. Do we want to do that? Let's look on the right. It's a statue of a gargoyle. Very spooky and traditional until I notice one of its hands positioned to look like it's flipping the viewer off. The left one is a statue of a cyclops wearing a top hat and a pair of round glasses balanced on its nose. Wait, a pair of glasses? How does that even work with one eye? If S is the one who made these okay, this is definitely S, just in stone form to scare people. Yeah. Oh, the touch of something cool and dry on my shoulder makes me turn. One of the snakes, the statue snakes, reached out and... Well, there's no other way to describe it. I just got booped on the shoulder by a stone snake. Boo! My adrenaline reaction thinks now is a good time to kick in, and I flinch back violently. 3 heart attacks in 2 days. That must be some kind of record. As I watch, the stone effect melts away from the statue, and S is standing there, clearly trying not to laugh. I punch him in the shoulder lightly, half expecting it to still be stone under my fist. You bastard! Sorry. Couldn't resist. They look at me contritely. One of their snakes flicks out its tongue in a reptilian apology, which I can't help but find cute. I'll tone it down from now, I promise. Let's do this one. You don't have to be careful. Oh, you don't have to, but be careful. I might prank back. Esseth grins. So you can dish it out as well as you can take it? You bet. Esseth nods slowly, trying to look serious before a broad smile creeps across their face. Look at that mischievous look. I'll have to be on the lookout then. This is definitely flirting. I put on my best ominous face, that I used to sleeping with one eye open. I can't keep up the spooky look for long, and I start laughing, and they soon join in. Kiba, this sounds like it's gonna be a fun few days. I hope so. Right, let's get to it. You said you were on props duty? Yep, props, costume, and electronics. Okay, cool. I've helped a friend with costumes for K9 Con a few times, and I know one end of a needle from another, I guess. Well, fuck, that's a good start. Esseth tips their head back and spreads their arm wide. Thank you, whoever gave me this gift of a human. They straighten out and beam at me. That would help a lot. I've got to get the lighting rig set up and connected, so if you can work on the costumes, that would be amazing. Cool, I can do that. What am I doing, exactly? Well, this year's theme is like spooky Victorian vibes, so we're going with pretty old-timey costumes. We've got everyone's measurements and the patterns. It's just a lot of cutting and sewing to do. And hemming. So much hemming. Fucking fair. I hate that shit so fucking much. And the worst thing is I brought my own sewing machine in from when we were starting to set up, but now it's gone missing. Part of the reason I got so frantic is I've had to hand sew all of this, and it's going to take a million years. Hand sewing all of these fucking costumes? Are you kidding me? I would simply say it's not happening. It's simply canceled. Snip, snip. Feels like I've been cutting and sewing for hours. I like the satisfaction that comes with a neat line of stitches, but at the same time I've stabbed the ends of my fingers so many times I lost count. Hopefully any bloodstains just add to the spooky vibes. I'm making visible progress, I guess, but it doesn't really feel like I'm getting anywhere, especially when I look at the piles of fabric that are still around me. Oop. There's a bang from the other corner of the room. I look up to see Esseth backing a ladder into the wall. They see me looking up and wave. I think I'm done with the lights. Need me to come over and help with the costumes? Please. They jog over and take a seat next to me. How about we take one job each? Should speed it up a little bit. Okay, cool. I like the fiddly sewing work, but I'm more happy to do either. Yeah, I'll cut. It's fine. I can do the pattern cutting. That's honestly way easier anyway. Pattern cutting is super easy. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get to see one of the snakes holding up pins for them. That'd be cute. That is so cute. Wait. I guess we're gonna save. Don't know why this keeps happening. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get to see... Yeah, okay. Great, thanks. One of the perks of this is that I can turn my fingertips into stone. Oh, you lucky bastard. That is so not fair. Ugh. I mean, I can't really complain. I use a sewing machine. So, I don't stab myself anymore. What does happen is that I accidentally flick myself with a fucking, what's it called? Seam ripper sometimes. Because you pull up and you kind of, sometimes you overshoot it a little and fucking... Right? Fear, but also cute, no? I think it's cute. Does this mean I blunt the... It does mean that I blunt the needles pretty quickly, but you win some, you lose some. I take blunt needles over getting stabbed every day. Esseth smiles and picks up a few pens. Well, let's get to it. The work seems to go a lot faster with Esseth helping. A little way in, they pass me some pieces of fabric that look like they've been cut to fit a pretty buff frame. Whoever's gonna be wearing this one is ripped. Esseth laughs. Yeah, that's Cormac's. I nod. He had the looks of someone who worked out, or at least spends a lot of time running laps in the park after a tennis ball. Mean? He'll be in his wolf form for most of the haunt, but he still needs a costume for when he goes outside to wrangle customers. I've been meaning to ask, how do you know those two? Yeah, we don't know that. Well, they've known each other from way back. I think they were obnoxious theater kids together at one point. That checks the fuck out. That checks the fuck out. Oh yeah, way. There are photos, but Cormac always forgets to bring them in, and Mo is never going to share, so they're pretty much lost forever. That checks out at least. But I met them the first year they were in the Werehouse. They put out a call for people on set design experience on the Demi-Humans of the Northwest Community Forum, so I answered. You had set design experience back then? Not practical experience, but I took some uni courses in set design and practical effects. That's so cool. Online courses, I mean, they shrug. I wanted to be an actor back in the day, but, I mean, you can see why that's never going to turn out. That still sucks, though, I'm sorry. No, I fell in love with this part of it. Probably more than I would have liked acting, if I think about it. And with the warehouse, I get to dress up and spook people anyway, so that's fun. I grin. Sounds like it. After a few more minutes of work, I have to stifle a yawn in the crook of my elbow. Even though it's only early afternoon, I'm getting tired, and it looks like Esseth is feeling the same way. I can't keep doing this without caffeine. You've already made such a dent in my workload with the rest of the costumes, they can wait. Come on, we're getting coffee, like, right now. Aw, aye, Chief. There's a cheap coffee shop a few minutes walk away. It's a pleasant enough day despite the wind, and we take our sweet time walking there and back. As we go back to the warehouse, cups in hand, a flash of something pastel orange catches my eye as we pass by the room. Just a sec. I go into the room to investigate, but there's nothing inside but a laptop, a few garish printouts, and a half-eaten bag of beef jerky that are set up on the floor. Esseth, is that your sewing machine? Wait, what? They come into the room, and I see a range of expressions. Delight, confusion, mild annoyance cross their face. Confusion seems to be the one that they settle on, though. Yeah, that's it, but this is Cormac's room. And what's that? There's a tangled bit of sturdy fabric caught on the sewing machine made out of thin strips. A faint memory surfaces from when I spent holidays at my aunt's farm. It looks like a piece of tack for a horse, but the fabric is blue-green like the ends of Morag's hair. Why? After another beat of confusion, Esseth finally shrugs. Who knows why Cormac does what he does. I'm sure he's got a good reason, but the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the one, and that pile of sewing is the biggest damn need I can think of. Yeah, I'm with you on that. With the pressure of hand sewing taken off of our shoulders, we sit in the floor of Esseth's, or our workroom, sipping mostly still hot coffee and deliberately ignoring the many, many things we have to do. Right, Cormac, what the shit were you fucking doing? What is that supposed to be? Also, tack is made of leather. You cannot put leather like that, like not tack leather in a fucking sewing machine. You'll break the needle. You'll break the needle immediately. You'll fuck up the machine. Like, no. Why would you... Cormac, what the fuck? Baby, why? Truly. Okay. We sit in companionable silence for a moment, then Esseth gives me a searching look. You still got questions, I can tell. Do I ever? Of course, I'm less than eloquent saying that. Uh-huh. You're a human working with demi-humans. In your situation, I'd have heaps of questions, so consider this your free pass. The only problem is I can only really answer for myself, so you might have to limit your question stuff to Gorgons. Anyway, go on. Whatever you'd like. Don't worry about being rude. Just fire away. I want to know about the snakes. I gotta know more about the snakes. Oh, the babies. They're technically part of me, but they've got their own personalities and everything. Of course they do. Look at that bitch. Look. Oh my god, wait, I never saw that one. Look at this one. My beloved. Look at... This is the sweetest face. Look at that face. So cute. Would you like me to introduce them to you? Yes, I would love them to introduce them to me. I think I'd actually die if you didn't. Yes. Esseth grins. Well, starting from the front. This is Alice! This is Alice! This is Devin! No, what are you doing? No. Back. Back, bitch, back. The fuck? History? Sorry, let's go back. Okay, we're gonna go. This is where we are. So we had Devin, bit of a prankster. He's the one who booped you earlier. And this is Maris. Okay, return again. Right. Devin booped me. I'm introduced to all of Esseth's snakes in turn, and I get to give them all a tiny pat on their heads. One of them, Jordan, I think it was, even licks my hand in a little curious way, which makes me laugh. Well, I say I get to pet all of them. And finally, this one is Morag. Morag? Yeah, I call her that because she's always grumpy, aren't you, babe? Morag the snake hisses happily. I don't have a neighbor on that side. So somebody is knocking in my wall. Although this morning I was getting ready. Hi, Jess! I didn't even see you there. Hi, Jess. So this morning while I was getting ready, I turned around, and I live in a loft apartment. My windows are about 10 feet tall, and they are at the top of this, so they are about like 8 feet off the ground to start off with. And I turned around, and there was a man at my window. Luckily, there's a lot of screens, so I don't think you can see in. But like, we're a lot off the ground, and they were just banging away out there. And I was like, why are you on my house? Get the fuck off my house. It scared the fuck out of me because I was like literally getting changed. I turned around and I was like, this is the second floor. It's because outside on the like patio balcony thing, there's like a shed, and the shed is like has like a low little roof, and you could get on the roof, and that should put you like almost like your head should almost be like at the window. So I assume that's where they were, probably doing the like waterproofing and stuff on the shed, since I had to have like every edge of my roof sealed in the past 3 months because it rained, and apparently rain is not something they thought about when they created these houses, and I had water leaking in on literally every corner of the roof, like to the point where like one time it rained and I was literally in the middle of interviewing someone. I was in the middle of interviewing Nick Yu, and Nick and I were talking, and I looked up and it was just rivets of water running down the ceiling, down the wall, into my laundry basket, soaking my laundry with rain and shit, like just crap. And I was like, why? So that took ages for them to fix. They come in and fix. And now I guess they're just waterproofing the shed because the shed really took a lot of damage. Like the rain, I guess they glued the shed together, made the door come off the shed. And I don't mean like the door come off its hinges. I mean the thing that seals around the door just kind of lifted off the building. I cannot wait to fucking move. For so many reasons. One, shitty fucking horrible ass neighbor. Hate his ass. Hate him so much. He's fucking loud. Two, constant water damage everywhere. And like, they don't actually replace anything. So there's 100% mold in the walls and in the ceiling. Like 1,000,000,000% there is mold in the walls and the ceiling. But they just sealed it again so that it would stop falling down. So the roof won't cave in, but there's definitely shit in it. And I'd like to be away from that, because that can't be good. Ugh, and then also fuck this town. I cannot wait to fucking move. Alright, so Morag is a snippy little snake. We can see the resemblance. Oh, she hasn't tried to bite you yet, so that's basically a vote of approval. Oh, I'm really enjoying Esseth's company, and it makes me really happy that they and their snakes like me too. The rest of the afternoon passes in a blur. Finding the sewing machine has made things go quicker, much quicker. And with Esseth puts some music on, we really start to get into the groove of it. We're so caught up in our process, we're startled when the phone buzzes, demanding to be plugged in. As they check the pop-up, Esseth catches sight of the time. Oh, I didn't realize it was so late. Okay, what actually is the time? I yelp when they tilt it towards me. Oh, I need to go home, or my brother's gonna try and eat all my dinner. Esseth gasps in mock horror. No! Run, Kiba, run! This is what Kiba would do, because Hannah would 100% eat Kiba's food. Of like 1,000,000,000%. Same time tomorrow? You got it! We did heaps today, so we're gonna get this thing done so well and so on time. Me and the gang had a great time. Me and the gang! Me and the gang! The gang is the snakes! I want a snake so bad. Oh, and then the other reason to like move is the sooner I move, the sooner I can get a snake. I want to have snake. Snake cuddles, snake boops, snake kisses, snake conversations, snake. Snake. All right, let's see. Their words make me blush with pride. Aw. See you tomorrow. See you around. I mean, I don't want to speak too soon, but I do think that we are doing a lot better on this route than we did with Cormax. Although we will be trying Cormax again right after this because I'm not giving up until this werewolf is my boyfriend. I'm feeling a lot happier about where I'm heading. It's excitement rather than nerves. Okay, you're already waiting for me. Ready to get back at it? Can't wait. They smirk at me when I get to the door. So, did you manage to have dinner last night, or did your brother get to it first? I didn't expect him to remember that offhand jokey comment I made last night, and I'm weirdly flattered. Just made it. He was seconds away from nicking my sausages when I got in. Good to hear you didn't have to go hungry. They nudged me playfully, and we head back to the workroom. Oh, we are flirting. Do you mind starting off again? I'm gonna run a few tests on the sound system, and I'll be right with you. That's so fucking cool. Sure, that's fine. Wait, Esseth, are these tests gonna make me shit myself with terror by chance? Right? The fangs are adorable. Ugh. We love good fangs. We do. Esseth is already heading away from me with their back turned, and I can see them shrug in response. Spoilers! I can imagine the grin on their face, and I shake my head. If I end up sewing myself to these costumes because a spooky noise has come out of absolutely nowhere, I'm holding you personally responsible. Did Morag make you sign a waiver? You're the one who is responsible for anything weird that happens as a result of you working with monsters. There's a teasing lilt in their voice. No, it was just payslip kind of stuff. Damn, really? That waiver must be for the spookies then. Right. Please tell me you don't call your customers spookies because it sounds like spooky. I hear Esseth laugh at that. I'll never confirm nor deny that one. They walk past my side of the room, arms full of cables and speakers, and then pause. Oh, Kiba? They shrug with one shoulder. My friends call me S. Thank fuck! Because that is so fucking difficult for me to say, because I had a bit of a speech impediment when I was younger. Mostly it was a stutter, but the S, SH, and oh, fucking boy. Oh, boy. And it has been a struggle this whole game to keep saying Esseth. Something about my mouth does not want to make that particular noise. And I persevered, but I'm struggling. So S, fucking great. Thank you, S. Thank you so much. The grinners leave the room. True to form, soon after, some horrific noises begin to echo through the entire warehouse. Still, before each growl, scream, or ghostly moan, S shouts a warning, which is a hope at least. I'm in the middle of hemming a skirt when I hear S yell something from the back of the warehouse. Kiba, guess what I found? Their voice is excited, but I can't really tell if that means it's going to be amazingly good or amazingly bad. Now, I know you put in heaps of work yesterday, so we're definitely going to use that, but thanks, that doesn't sound good. I found all our old costumes! I've never been so happy for my first impression, to be wrong. There's still a lot to get done on the sewing front, but this is definitely good news. Esseth rounds the corner with a massive pile of fabric in their arms. It wobbles precariously, and one of their snakes starts out to grab something, a hat, in its mouth. That's so cute! It's like having a bunch of extra hands. I think we can repurpose a lot of this, which will save some time for sure. Absolutely. Okay, S dumps the pile on the floor and dusts their hands off. Where did you find all of this? Kem had it stashed back here. She's a dragonborn and incredibly nostalgic, so I don't know anything about Kem, but there's one thing they always say about dragons in stories. She hoards. Got a new one. Anything that has good memories attached to would get thrown out. Oh my god, modern dragons would be fucking hoarders. I love when people take mythology and they bring it into the modern world in a way that is creative but also makes sense. That is my favorite thing. I deserve a cookie. Why do I deserve a cookie? Because I want one. That's how that goes. I am in Kiba right now. And I feel like this is something Kiba would do. Good thing for Kem, too. Look at this. I think we might actually finish on time for once. Wow, I'm not used to that. Always pedal to the metal until the last possible moment, huh? S tips their head back tiredly. Oh, you've got no idea. Once I was literally putting up the last details of the staging as the first customers were coming through the door. Stressful doesn't even begin to describe it. Oh. I wish I'd been there to help. We would have been able to get everything sorted together in half the time. Aw. I wish you were there for it too. They look away from me for a moment and then meet my gaze again. To be honest, it's not entirely about the efficiency of the whole thing, although that is part of it. You're just really good company, Kiba. I'm really enjoying spending this time together with you. I think I might be blushing a bit, but I can't give any reply other than the truth. I'm really enjoying spending time with you too. S coughs. I just can't get over that one. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted by the snake's faces. Sounding awkward but pleased. Anyway, should we get all this sorted? Between this and everything we did yesterday, we should be set for costumes by the end of the day. That's fantastic. Buoyed? Is that how you say that? By optimism, we set to. The pile has all sorts of costumes in it, far more than we need. But we find quite a lot of useful things. There are basic shirts and skirts and pants that hardly need any alterations, which massively reduces our to-do list. And there are some other things too. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, those are for the snakes. I hold the little hats up and shrug. Oh, I forgot about those. Wow, that brings back memories. Of what? Last year's Werehouse, the theme was Western, so I went to town and all the gang got little hats. Please show me the hats. The snakes bend down. It's a perfect fit, and the snake flickers its tongue out happily. I, on the other hand, am nearly dying of cuteness. No, please show me these. Please? No. I want to see this. Oh, I had such a cool jacket. It has to be in there. Okay. S pulls out a fringed jacket and a bandana, and after some more searching and finding, finds this full-size cowboy hat at the bottom of the pile. You can't show me all of that without trying it on. Yes, I'm sure. S smiles, mischief glinting in their eyes. But I was gonna go find something for you, too. By the look of the things in that pile, I'm not sure whether I should be happy about that. Still, I'm not one to back down from a bit of costume-related shenanigery. Same. So I nod. S pumps the air. I'm always down to dress up, in case that was not blatantly obvious by the everything about me. As they comb through the pile, tossing items of clothing here and there, I spot something white and many-layered that seems to have no purpose other than creating confusion. Amazing. What's this? S takes it and turns it over. Oh, it's a cravat. Oh, those things. Okay, cause confusion. It's part of a vampire costume. Okay, wow. Over dramatic, so we're gonna be dressing up as a vampire who doesn't love a cape. It's one of my rules for life. Never trust anyone who doesn't love a cape. They nod seriously and I play along. Of course. That's why I trusted you implicitly from the moment I saw you. You know, I thought, this human has just stumbled across us. But I have a feeling they like capes, so they must be the right sort. And I decided to make the others let you in. No, you tried to kill me, Esseth. You said, should I handle this? And they said, you're not allowed to handle things, because technically that's murder. Oh, you made them do it, did you? Yep, absolutely. I was the only one with the deciding vote, and it was entirely because you like capes. Esseth is the cutest person we have ever met in one of these games. Esseth is my favorite. I am in love. I am happy. If we do not date them, I will cry. I reckon this would be about your size, right? Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this makes so teeny heads. I love this. Count von Frankenstein. That's the best vampire name you could think of. Oh, shrugs, grinning. Let's press on time, sue me. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Gah! Ah! First of all, I have a ring pop on my finger. I turn back on them, then swing around dramatically with wide eyes, baring my fake fangs and hamming the whole thing up with my best B-grade cliche vampire accent. Look at this cute bitch. I love them so much. Look at these snakes in the hats! What the fuck? My heart. My fucking heart. This is everything. This is everything to me. I'm so in love. So here for it. Look at the ring pop. Downstairs, by the way. So I remembered ring pops from when I was really, really little because I lived in the States for a very brief stint when I was very small. And I remembered them because it was the 90s. And I mentioned them to my American friends when I first got here. Well, not friends anymore, but like people that I met when I first got here. And I'd never been to Costco or anything. I didn't really know that much about it. And I showed up to work. And so this was a client that I became like friendly with. And they brought in this box of ring pops. I have like 50 ring pops downstairs. Still. Because it's very difficult to get through fucking all of them. So I have ring pops for the next few years. I'll have to check if they expire, TBH. I love ring pops so fucking much. They're just the perfect little snack. I love them. You want to drink your blood. And that S loses it completely and tips their head back, cackling. I can't not take a picture of this. I can't not. There we go. That's just too cute. That's so fucking cute. Thank you, phone. Phone? Computer. Brain? Oh boy. Brain cells have left the building. I don't know why we need actual demi-humans operating this. You do just as well. Are you sure you're not part vampire somewhere back in your ancestry? I don't know. There might be if you think I'm doing such a good job. Oh, absolutely. The scariest one in the house, that's you. It's nice when S laughs like this. We've been messing around for the last day and a half, but every time they find my awful jokes funny, it just gives me a good feeling. After that brief interlude, S puts their music on again, and we keep working subtly. It's all going pretty smoothly, actually, apart from the odd disagreement. Okay, I think the trim on that one really needs to go. They found a dusty gray jacket at the bottom of the pile that fits the spooky Victorian vibe, but it's got a bright crimson trim around the neckline that looks like it's meant to represent blood, but it's not really my taste. I don't think it fits the theme. It's a bit garish, don't you think? No, I like it. Still, you've been making good calls, so final word's yours. Yeah, that sounds not great. It's gotta go. Yeah, I reckon it should go. The whole thing. It'll look more polished that way. S looks at it and considers and goes, yeah, you know what? You're probably right. I've always got more ribbons, so I can put it back on if you're not. With a few careful snips, they cut the trim away from the collar and carefully regard the finished product. Yeah, this is better. Thank you. Good on you for sticking to your guns. I do actually prefer your version. Thanks. I'm really glad I stuck up for myself then. Still, minor disagreements like that are to be expected with any kind of group work. I'd be worried if we agreed on absolutely everything. They're few and far between in this case, though, and they've only ever led to a discussion, no souring of the overall mood. That's so healthy and so nice. I love that. We get through the rest of the pile even earlier than us expected. By 4 in the afternoon, we have all of the costumes for Halloween sorted and ready to be worn. S stretches contentedly. It never fails to make me smile when they do that because all of their snakes wiggle like they're stretching too. Good work, Kiba. You too. I'll drop the stuff we're not using back to Chem, and then, wow, I reckon we can call it a day. Nice. It's good that we finish now, because it'll be an early start tomorrow. How early are we talking? S smiles. Not that bad, I promise. Just 9 in the morning. That's early. We'll need to... Oh, God. We'll need to get... I say that like I don't get up at 7:30 in the morning. I don't like it, but I do it. We'll need to get all the set dressing in, and hanging up the sheets always takes longer than I think it will. Which is why you get it done when there were people in. Oh, when you had to get it done that one time. That's right, because they did say that they were late one time. Let's see. That's it. Well, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I'll catch you tomorrow. See you then. Bright and early. I stick my tongue out at that as I head out the door. The late afternoon sun is lovely as I walk home, and I'm glad that this year S will get to appreciate it too, rather than being stuck in the warehouse until all morning preparing madly. I can't help but imagine them enjoying a nice walk in the golden afternoon light, all of their snakes soaking up the warmth. I can't believe tomorrow is the last day we have for prep. If it's anything like these two, it'll just fly by, and while I'm excited for the big day, or big night, it feels kind of bittersweet. I hope I can stay friends with S and the rest of the gang, even after the show is all over. Still, I can't say I'm not pleased to get a little bit more of the afternoon to myself, because from the sounds of it, tomorrow's going to be busy. Yes, it is. God, the next shower makes a difference. Oh, gross. Oh, I'm going to pick up coffee for the both of us. They give their snakes a sip or two of coffee. That's so sweet. I take it personally, but I know exactly how they feel. Kiba, you're a lifesaver. So, thought I'd need some myself, and I thought you'd need some even more. S takes the cup from me with visible delight. Oh boy, do I ever. They take a big sip and sigh happily. I try to do the same, but the coffee is scalding hot. They must have turned the inside of their mouth to stone or something. And sure enough, S is holding a cup up for their snakes to dip their tongue into, and I desperately want to take a photo, but probably be rude. Still, I drink in the sight happily as S is drinking their coffee. The bubble of calm silence doesn't last long. Having drained the coffee... Let me see. Oops. Whatever. It's very much a psyching up gesture, and I know how they feel. Alright. Lots to do, and only one day to do it. Everything about their effect is seriously steady. But there's a twinkle in the excitement of their eyes. As much as they complain about the previous setting of days, I think they really love the manic energy of the last minute rush. Right? I'm just saying that also. I fully agree. The heart mark is the perfect spot for a little cheek kiss. 100%. I'm, not to say anything, but I'm saying. That's all. Esseth, just if you were looking for like a target, could work. God, my neck is fucking killing me. What did it do to it? Jesus. Never mind. I figured it out. Oh, God, ouch. They nod in satisfaction. Good. I did not pay attention to the dialogue that just happened. We head in and I blink in surprise. The massive open space that forms the majority of the warehouse is now divided up by tall metal frames, marking out a rough floor plan, and lighting rigs are positioned in strategic corners. Nice. Okay, so everything is set up. Whoa. Looking a bit more like a proper haunted house now, isn't it? For sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll save. Fucking why not? Still, it's far from being finished, and S wastes no time in pointing out what needs to be done. The first job, and what looks like the biggest, is dealing with the painted sheets that form the backdrops for each scene, which are currently rolled up and spread out over the floor. All of those need to be put up and secured. It adds to the atmosphere and provides a path for the spookies to follow. We've got some wall panels and some misty forest ones, and I've laid them out. We just need to get them up in their stands. Okay. That's okay. Oh boy. You got a ladder or something? No. Hopefully this will help, though. They slide over what looks like a few boxes coaxed into the shape of a rudimentary set of stairs. The whole arrangement looks about 10% cardboard and 90% gaffer's tape, and I look it over dubiously. Are you sure this is safe? It hasn't failed me yet, and I put it together for the first year of the warehouse. Come on, Kiba, do you really think I'd give you something dodgy? I shrug with a smile, acknowledging the point. Let's get to it then. Okay, Jesus. That's not safe. Not heavy, just awkward to handle, but you got the most set up. Okay, cool. You right with the last one? Sure. I'll bring all the props in. Okay. Am I gonna fucking fall? Okay. They scoured all the op shops in the city to find cheapish antiques to kit out the warehouse, as well as borrowed a few things from other demi-humans. So that's gonna be super cool. Maybe because I'm distracted. I'm not as careful tying the knots on the last sheet, or maybe the strings aren't as long. Either way, I've come down from the stairs. Ugh, and it falls down onto you. Of course, S manages to pick that moment to come back in. Even though I'm completely covered by the sheet, I can still hear the smile in their voice when they call out to me. Didn't you get enough of the costumes yesterday? It's a pretty neat ghost costume, but it could really do with some finessing. Oh, shut up. I managed to poke my head out from under the sheet and spot S carrying a massive stack of chairs when a bang in the direction from the door makes me jump. S rolls their eyes fondly, even as they huff with the weight of what they're carrying. Here comes trouble. Everybody else is there. Yep. Cormac noses his way into my line of sight. Cormac, my beloved. And Morag follows a minute later. How's it going? You look like you're having fun. It's a very optimistic way of framing it, as I'm currently buried under the fallen wall and S is staggering under the weight of the chairs. Morag rolls her eyes and moves over to tap S on the shoulder. They smile gratefully and then put the chairs down so Morag can take half, carting them over to the back wall. Thanks, Mo. I'm not sure she looks like a Mo to me. Sure enough, she sighs, the kind of sigh that speaks of a battle long fought and eventually given up on, but is nevertheless not a true annoyance. Can't have the props tech keel over before the main event. S smiles and then turns back on me. I've struggled out from under the sheet, but I'm not looking forward to putting it back up again. Oh boy, it seems like the sheet is taunting me somehow. Oh, you're a gem, thank you. I know. With a wink, they're hopping up the box stairs, getting the sheet retied. Oh, Cormac looks around the Werehouse with a delighted grin on his face. Looks great. I can't wait to do some good old spooking in here. Thanks, Cormac. Morag, on the other hand, is harder to read. I can't tell whether or not she's pleased right now. She just looks intense as per usual. So how's it going? We're running on time. Kiba's been a major help, so we'll have it all set up by the end of the day. That's good. Mind if I take a look around? Sure, it's not my haunted house. Alright. So S is completely blocked by the statues. I see an opportunity and I want to take it. Take a look at the costumes. We spent ages on these and they look really great. Morag just nods. I wink at S where they're hidden from the statues and they catch my eye and grin. 2.5 days of working together, we know how the other thinks. Cute. I guide them toward the statues in the arc as Morag and Cormac step close. Oh! We got to see Cormac's werewolf form! Robbie! Your boyfriend. Look. Ah. Why is he still cute? The fuck, Cormac? You can't. Why? I'm really glad Morag didn't just straight up panic and turn into a huge fucking horse. Yes, right? Look at him! Oh, what a baby. I love him so much. Hello, baby. He got scared and he turned into a werewolf. Oh my god. He's so cute. S suddenly stands up, startling a squeak out of Morag. She tries to cover it with a cough, but S and I both know what happened. Cormac is smiling widely, but Morag looks unimpressed. Great. Now there's two of you. S looks over at me and grins fondly. Yeah, there is. Well, after one last tour, Morag seems pleased that everything with the warehouse is in order, and I let out a breath I didn't know I was holding. Good job, both of you. S looks delighted at that, and they flash me a warm smile. Actually, I think we're pretty much done with the setup. We've got a few more props to put out, but that shouldn't take too long. Check the time on their phone. It's about time for lunch. Do you want to grab something together? Yes, I absolutely do. Morag's eyebrows twitch upward. Wow. What? You? Taking time off the day before the haunt? Cormac nods furiously. You never do that. You usually super flat strap. That's because usually I don't have help until the last minute. S slings a fond arm around my shoulders. But this year I've had an assistant, and she's been an absolute gem. You're gonna make me blush. They smirk. Good. Anyway, what do you all say to getting something to eat? Morag shrugs, non-committal as ever, and Cormac... Oh, wait, I missed that fucking history. Cormac, who I'm beginning to think is a were-Labrador rather than a werewolf, nods with a smile. Always keen to go for snacks. Okay, so we are going to go get food. Cormac's got flyers pushed into my hands to give them to people at the cafe. Josie's asked, from the skeptical looks of the guy behind the counter. Oh, God. Because I didn't work with Cormac, he didn't change the flyers. The flyers are fucking red and green. Oh my God. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Sandwich is bought, Morag and I head over to the park. We spend a really pleasant half hour or so just chatting in the sunlight. I don't contribute much to the conversation. To be honest, Cormac tells us all about his adventures sticking up posters. Morag gripes about her spreadsheets, but soon enough they're swapping stories about demi-humans I don't know. But it's nice to sit back and enjoy listening to the three friends chat. At one point, S raises their eyebrows at me when Morag and Cormac share a reference that can only confirm them as being theater kids together, and I have to try and keep myself from giggling. I can't believe only 3 days ago I was terrified of them all. To be fair, they did contemplate, like, fucking murdering you. When the conversation turns to me, I'm suddenly reminded of why exactly that is. So, S, how's Kiba doing? Did you make the right decision bringing her in? Heck. S smiles, and I'm sitting close enough to them for one of their snakes to touch its head against my shoulder. Aw, and the tiny contact reassures me. That is so cute. The snake gave my shoulder a boop. Oh, it's so nice. I love it. I bet it was Devin. Kiba's doing great. She's the only reason I'm this relaxed right now. She's a dab hand at putting the costumes together and setting up scenery and just generally stopping me from having about a 30 heart attacks a day. They turn to me fondly. One of my hands is resting on the bench between us, and for a second, S covers it with theirs and squeezes it gently before letting it go. I don't think I could have pulled this off without her. Oh. For a moment, my eyes are magnetically drawn to the ground. I appreciate the praise, but shit, I can't handle a compliment. Then I perk up and nudge S. Only because it was so easy working with you. I direct my next words to Morag and Cormac. I had a great time setting all this up with S. It's really been a blast. Morag looks at me intently for a second and then tilts her head. We'll have to get you back next year then. A repeat paying gig with new friends? I am definitely in. Sure, if you'll have me. Cormac takes it in his usual enthusiastic way, but it's S's reaction I'm really looking forward to. They smile at me, slow and radiant, and I feel warmed to the bones by it. Oh, absolutely. I smile back. Yeah, this is something I'll look forward to coming back to. After lunch, Morag heads off to do whatever she's been doing, but Cormac hangs around the warehouse with us, helping to cart around bits and pieces of furniture. It takes a while, but we get finished with plenty of time to spare, and S takes a moment to look at the whole setup, taking it in with pride. Looks like it's all done. Good job, team. Couldn't have done it without you, though. Esseth smiles and scuffs a foot along the ground, pleased and bashful. Right? Oh, God, my heart. These bitches are so cute. I just love them so much. This bitch is adorable. If the snakes ever blush, I will truly pass away. And thanks for helping with the heavy lifting, Cormac. No worries. How's the marketing been going? Great. He looks from S to me. You see my flyers? Pretty great, huh? I don't have the heart to tell him otherwise, so I just smile and nod. Cormac's face brightens. I completely forgot, but Morag said while I'm here I should take a few pictures to post online and stuff. That's a good idea. I hope these turn out better than his flyers. Still, with such a super props team helping out, the three of us should be able to make something good. Kiba, you can do the lights, and I'll go behind the camera, okay? Behind the camera, blah. Sounds good. What do I do? S and I share a look. There's no point in putting pictures of the house. We need extra pizzazz. So, look at you. You're all glowing and spooky. Cormac grins and strikes a few poses. It's looking great. Come on, let's get to it. I man the lighting controls, dimming the lights in most of the area, but keeping the diagonal corner spotlights on to cast some dramatic, spooky shadows. It's looking pretty good, if I say so myself. And soon enough, S is snapping away with Cormac's phone. Okay, nice. We got some nice pictures. Cormac says his goodbye and then leaves to go post the photos. I'm left with S, and we stand in silence for a moment, surveying what we've done with the warehouse. Well, it's the Werehouse now. I can't believe we've pulled all this stuff off in 3 days. I'm so obsessed. I'm obsessed. Damn, we did a pretty good job. We sure did. They turned to look at me. Really, thanks for everything. Your help made a massive difference. Thanks. S smiles faintly, looking more cautious than I've seen them look the entire time I've been working here. You weren't just saying that to the others? You'd come back again next year? For sure. They're still smiling in that shy kind of way, and I feel like I should clarify. I really enjoyed working together on all this and getting to know you all, and I'm actually working on a haunted house. It's been super fun. Any jobs I've had in the past have been working on my own or working in teams so big I never get to know anyone, so this has been a really nice change. Besides, Essa is the perfect person to work along with. I'm glad. All the behind the scenes stuff hasn't scared you off? No way, that's like the fun part. S beams. I'm glad I got to share the joys of costuming with someone this time around. I smile at that, remembering the afternoon we spent messing around with the costumes from the previous years. Or the joys of playing fancy dress, huh? Yeah. Anyway, working with someone cool made it way more fun too. Right? Right back at ya. I had a really fun time this year, so thanks for that. It's so nice to know S has enjoyed the last few days as much as I have. Still, I can't believe it's pretty much over already. Well, if it's all done, I guess I'll see you tomorrow? Yep. Big day ahead. Can't wait. I'm not even just saying that. I really can't wait to work. Weird. Yeah, haunt day is heaps of fun. You're definitely gonna have a great time. I'm sure I will, and if nothing else, it'll be really interesting to see how an actually haunted house will run. Alright, get some rest. I'll see you bright and early. Aww. You're all excited and happy. I love this. It's the big day. D-Day. Or H-Day. It's funny, I spent all this time working with Esseth. I have no idea what they've been up to all this time or what to expect when I get to the warehouse. Sorry, Werehouse. Gotta get better at that now that there's gonna be customers around. The sight of the warehouse makes me feel more out of place. Oh yeah, we had this last time. So like you get there and there's like a bunch of demi-humans. Then there's Cormac. Hi, buddy. He's so cute. I just want to give him ear scritches. So bad. A grin that might have been threatening 3 days ago, but now I know better than to take the sharp edge of those canine teeth seriously. Canine. You worrying about something, Kiba? Are you nervous? Just thinking about your teeth. Super normal, like a regular person does all the time. Wondering what I'm going to be doing today, actually. Right. Because now we're going to be stationed, I think, under the staircase? I wonder if it's the same. Because last time, that's where we ended up. So basically, we're just helping with the haunt. Last minute things, ticket stuff. Yeah, I don't actually think I end up haunting things because we don't know. They say that they don't need that many people anymore to like actually do spooky, scary stuff. But that's okay. Let's see. Tired. Oh boy. Let me check, make sure that we are still good on time. We're coming up perfect on time, actually. So excited. It looks better than last year. I'm gonna face my fears this Halloween and try not to scream. I came because those posters downtown were so ugly. I had to see how bad the event was. That's so mean. But at least it worked. Oh my god. Oh god, the ghost horse is Morag. Oh boy. You don't catch on that it's Morag? That always like... How? Okay, good. Morag's gonna relieve us. You're trying to brave the chaos in there. She looks pale, more so than usual. I love that she has, like, piercings all along the, like, almost, like, horse-ish ears she has. Oh, boy. That's cute. I'll be slow outside, so it's basically a break for me. Okay, so we need help testing haunt. This is the same, I think, no matter whose route you picked. Because this is the same so far as we had with Cormac. Alright, so they're basically explaining the setup of the haunted house. There's creepy music, which is Esseth. It's pretty cool that most of that stuff is thrifted. You're ridiculous. Right. Okay, let's see. I wonder what being a scare actor is like. Like, as a job. Although I do know that sometimes people tell, like, quote-unquote horror stories of it where, like, people get scared and, like, punch you, which, like, that sounds bad. But, like, seems like an interesting gig. I couldn't do it, I don't think. I don't know. Maybe I could do it because I know it wasn't real. But at the same time, we get very easily scared. I did not do well in haunted houses. Like, not even remotely. Not even a little. Not at all. The first year that I was here, there's this, like, hay bale maze thing that happens, and it has, like, a haunted house next to it. The maze was kind of cool. My friend scared the shit out of me, though, because before we did the maze, we went to the haunted house, and they realized that I scream when I'm scared, and I get scared really easily because I'm very jumpy as a person. And I hate being, like, I knew what I was getting into with the haunted house, so, like, you know, I consented to that. Did I like it? Not really, but it's okay. I was fine. What I hate is people, like, friends scaring me. I hate that shit, and if you get punched, you had that coming. You did. You had to fucking... No. I hate that shit. And that was what the maze was full of afterwards, which I hate. Ugh. Oh god, Cormac. Yeah, you gotta pretend to be scared, because we are just testing the haunt. What a cutie. Yep. Yeah, that's absolutely valid. My reaction to a jump scare, if it's close to me, smack. Mostly, though, it's fucking just freeze, tighten, hide behind someone. Luckily, I'm very small. Most people are bigger than me, and I can hide behind many a person. It's fucking freezing in this bitch. But, yeah, I do not like haunted houses. I think I went on that Haunted Mansion ride in Disney World when I was like 6, 7, something like that. I cried the entire time. Straight up fucking cried. But to be fair, I also cried on the Snow White ride, which is a billion times scarier than the Haunted Mansion ride. Snow White as a movie scared me every time I saw it. My whole life. Every time I've ever watched that movie, fucking cried. Just scared. Scared of the fucking hag. Scared of the way that they did us. Knock that bitch off of a cliff and then drop a boulder on her. That's a violent ass death. That was too much. I do not like that movie. To be fair, I don't really know a lot of Disney movies and I don't like most of them. But I fucking, ugh. No, I can't. I like the idea of haunted houses. That's cool. But, like, mostly I would really like to go to, like, a pumpkin patch and a hay bale maze. And then not fucking do that shit. Oh, no. That is an early... Oh, boy. Oh, Ravi. Yeah. Especially when you are prepared for the vibe of Detective Pikachu. I fully get you on the music. I have seen Nightmare Before Christmas once. Exactly once in my life. When I was in college. Because when I was little, it was really popular, of course, because it came out when I was, like, a kid. So as a kid, I rented it from Blockbuster because all my friends at school had seen it. And I was like, okay, well, I'll watch this movie. It's supposed to be fun. The beginning credits scared me so badly. Like, the music scared me so badly. I started crying and hid behind the couch, like, between the couch and the wall. And my parents had to turn it off and, like, hide the DVD, or VHS, probably TBH, I don't even remember, from me until they gave it back to Blockbuster. And I did not watch it, and I did not touch that movie until college. And I'm not gonna lie, when the beginning credits started when I was in college, I had, like, a little bit of panic in my chest. I did stick through it, but also it was not worth it. I do not like that movie. Like, it does nothing for me. It did nothing whatsoever. And then I also, like, don't like Tim Burton as a person. So, like, I'm fine without it. Can't say that too loudly on the internet, though, because people get very defensive of that movie. I'm not saying that everything is objectively horrible about it. It's just not for me. Although objectively, Tim Burton is an asshole. But yeah, music can be really fucking scary. Like, fuck no. I still haven't seen La Llorona. Some horror stuff creeps me out, and then I watch it and I'm usually fine. And I do love, like, B horror and, like, old horror and stuff a lot. I mean, we're going to be watching The Thing, which is, like, literally one of my favorite movies. Horror is a genre I love, but ghost shit in particular, I do not fuck with. Monsters, yeah, love it. Aliens, yeah, love it. Ghosts? No. No. I don't fuck with ghosts. Not in this house. They freak me out. Oh, no. The fuck would you put screaming in a movie? Like, in the music? This sounds awful. Yeah, no, that's definitely not the vibe. Not the vibe at all. Okay, we're just gonna, like, Cormac, kind of. We're just gonna run through this part because we've already done it. And I want to see what the ending for Esseth looks like. Right. So there's gonna be that normal thing. Morag in the back being scary in her horse form, which we know. Alright, so we tested the house. It's cute, it's fine. Let's see. I really want to watch The Mummy again. It's not on Amazon Prime though, so I can't do a watch party here. But later on today, I'm going to look up and see where it's like if there's a streaming service that has The Mummy, like the 1999 The Mummy. Also, I literally, like, last Halloween, I got this DVD set of all of the classic Hollywood monster movies, so that I can marathon them on Halloween. But my ex took the DVD player. So I have a bunch of DVDs and no DVD player. Which is fine. We'll get one eventually. Just get, like, a cheap one, like a $20-some one or something. Do they make $20-some ones? Oh, no, wait. I have to get a Blu-ray player. This is why you should never listen to other people when they tell you what you should or shouldn't do with your own money. Because I like to buy DVDs. Because I have relatively eyesight. I do wear glasses when I'm not streaming. When I remember to. But, like, even with them, like, the prescription's a little old. I don't really need that stuff. I do not have a console, no. The only console I have in this house is this bad boy. My laptop does not have a DVD player. My laptop was from Walmart. My laptop doesn't even have enough room on it to play fucking We Happy Few. Not even to download it. Like, consider this a very bare bones setup. It works, and I love her, but, like, yeah. So, no disk drive. Otherwise, I would have used that. And I have no console because I've actually never had a console in the States now. Like, I didn't get one when I got here because I had to, like, I figured I probably should get, like, furniture first, and I haven't even really done that. So, like, eventually I will get something. I mostly game on the PC, although I usually game with an Xbox controller, so it'd probably be smart for me to eventually get a fucking Xbox or something, but they're expensive. It is a little bit cheaper to find, like, a cheap Blu-ray DVD player. I say cheap. I have not looked up what Blu-ray DVD players cost. I'm sure you can get some for, like, $30 or whatever, like, just, like, normal ones. I don't understand why they would be much more expensive anyway. I don't understand really what the function of them is. If it were up to me, I would own no Blu-rays because I cannot see the difference. People have tried to show it to me. I cannot physically see the difference, so it does not matter to me. But Blu-rays are so much more expensive. But now, unfortunately, I have a bunch of fucking Blu-rays because Max would be like, no, we have to buy it in Blu-ray. And it'd be like, fucking why? It's twice the price. Just get the DVD. Like, because it's nicer. And I'm like, we have the world's tiniest TV. It does not matter. Like, my TV is basically the size of a mildly larger laptop monitor. And that's enough for me, frankly. That's good for me. I don't mind it. It's a free TV. I got it from, like, friends' storage locker because they were, like, moving to Hawaii and they wanted to get rid of all of their shit. And I was like, fucking sick. Thank you. So it works. It's free. It was fine. I don't mind it. I do not think you need to have a Blu-ray fucking disc on a TV that is about, like, this big. Yeah. Never listening to other people about my own decisions again. You know, sometimes lessons take a little bit to learn, but we get there. All right. It is too bad that we don't get to see all the other people. Oh, there's that lizard demi-human that we accidentally scare off. There's sucker padded feet are tap-tapping. They're just... Every time I think about little padded feet, I think about Craig the Werebear from the Vamp Camp one-shot that we did. I love Craig. Yeah, we scared them. Aww, the leprechaun and the harpy are holding hands, and the harpy is entertained by the magic, and then they get a little kiss, and then put the wing up for some privacy. That is so cute. Yes, Craig, my beloved, and your wonderful paws. Little toe beans. Toe beans are the best. Aww. Alright. That was Cormac in his wolf form. Nice. Okay, so we get dinner time now. We're all going to be eating together. Although we're going to be a little bit careful because this is probably other things. This is demi-human food. Dating sim where the routes are Craig, Jasmine, and Andy the Pug. Yes! Abso-fucking-lutely. I honestly, my goal is to create the Jasmine extended cinematic universe where I just keep popping this bitch in different things now. And the plot of how she got there is always she got separated from the Bloody Hunters. They're on their way to fucking find her, but until then, she's just here on I Want Your Bite. Or she's just here in Cutthroat, working until they fucking find her. And this is Jasmine's life. Her whole life is just going from story system to story system, getting separated from her group, and then they pick her the fuck up. That's what happens with Jasmine. I adore Jasmine. Yes! Jasmine Cinematic Universe! And in order to create that, put me in your fucking one-shots. And I will bring you this blue slut. This beautiful blue Y2K vampire with no brain cells, but a heart of something. She gets separated so bad, she starts a Bachelor show. Honestly, if I ran that shit, that would deadass just be Jasmine. Jasmine was not supposed to be the Bachelor. Jasmine ended up on I Want Your Bite because the Bachelor was actually their target, and she killed them, and then they fucking, the people in the production did not realize that she was not supposed to be the Bachelor, and so she became the Bachelor. And then at the end, the squad picks her up again, and it's like, what on earth did you fucking do? How the fuck did this happen? And she's just like, oh, I killed the target, and now I'm on camera, and I think I have like 10 boyfriends and girlfriends. I don't fucking know. That's just Jasmine's fucking, that's just Tuesday for this bitch. I love Jasmine so much. She's my favorite character I've ever created. Don't tell the others. Actually, very soon, the episode's gonna come up on Eat Crit, where Jasmine was first created. Because I initially created her on Eat Crit, and then I just used her for Bloody Hunter because I didn't have anybody else, like, prepared, and I was like, fuck it, let's just adapt Jasmine. But, like, I think... Yeah, I think either on the 2nd of November or the 23rd of November, you guys will get to see Jasmine's actual, like, inception on the podcast, which is so funny to listen to now, knowing the Jasmine cinematic universe that we've created. Oh, Esseth walks by and grabs a slice with purple stuff on it. Demonos! That's so funny. It's a purple stuff. Mandrake, do you want to try some? Maybe not. It is a mythical vegetable. After all. Before long, the buzz of happy chatter turns into a hubbub of more purposeful preparation. People start trickling back inside, going to finish the last bits of getting ready. I help a three-tailed kitsune pack the snack table away and then take a moment to catch my breath. Okay, so inhale, exhale. That's it. Let's go. All right, I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me that I'm going to be under the stairs, which is usually what happens. Right, so what am I going to do? Yeah, it's weird when he looks nervous. Please smile. Okay. Nice. Well, I'm really glad, though. All the fun jobs are taken, but you are the rookie, so you should expect to do some good work. That's fine. Why does this keep asking me to save? It's fine. I'm happy to do whatever. It sounds intense, but it's really not. All you do is, yeah, you're the hobbit under the stairs. What? super special rule. You make sure nobody gets hurt if they try to go up to the second story landing. Well, it's because it's not a real landing, and it's just like a haunted house, but like sometimes people go up there and they could like really hurt themselves, so you gotta like make them get lost. Alright, no worries. Just let me sit. Okay, so I am shepherded into my hiding space, and I start to chill. It's eerie how quiet the building gets after that. I hear the footsteps here from the first group as it enters the corridor. Then they start screaming. Okay, good. So it's going well. And it is fun to, like, if you worked on something like that, to see, like, in your mind's eye, see, like, where people are. Okay. Let's see. He goes and screams. Cormac's adorable. Oh, God, you, like, almost fell asleep on the job. All right. Somebody's coming. We are going to scare them the fuck away. That is the route I always pick. I don't care. This is my favorite one. We're gonna fully lean into it. Feel silly for even like thinking about this. Let's see. I squeeze myself even further under the staircase. I almost said under the suitcase. It's pretty echoey. Go big or go home. And I start making woo noises, which apparently is very effective. All I gotta say, I'm joking, but like if I was in a haunted house and you went woo behind me, I would like shit my pants. So fair, actually, that this works. This makes sense. That's okay. I get it. I would also be scared. And then all hell breaks loose. Yes! The haunted house is over. Oh, bitch, I swear to God. I kind of don't know how to feel now that it's over. Oh, Ida, the Cyclops with bright pink hair. That is super cool. Sitting? Okay, well, there's a party outside. Come on. Oh. That's right. We've all got the party to hang out in afterwards. Let's see if I got the romantic ending for S. Let's see. Okay, spooky dining room. Drinking red liquid out of the cups. Don't look too closely at the cups. There are some doll-like people regaling each other with the best spooks of the haunt, and then the next room holds a sleepy pile of bear people already asleep in the prop beds. It's kind of groaning under their weight, but the whole scene is so cute I can't wake them up, even if there is some convenient porridge there on the table. Nice. Once I made it outside, there's a bonfire. That's so nice. Oh boy. We're just not gonna think about that. It's gotta be fine. Alright, some of them very sleepily. Yeah, it is a lot. I spot Esseth near a table in the eaves in the middle of a chaotic-looking game of beer pong. The table is wonky, and the insect person taking their turn right now is totally cheating because they're using their extra set of arms. Oh, God, that's so cool. But also, Esseth's snakes are holding ping pong balls in their mouths, which is super cute. Okay, let me see if I'll go play later. Yeah, I'm a little bit too human for that, but we'll see. Of course, somebody whipped out a guitar. Okay, hi. Thank you. Oh yeah, nobody told us there was gonna be a party. Nice. There's gonna be cake. Oh God, this is so nice. Cormac and I mosey towards the bonfire, where he quickly gets whisked away by a group of demi-humans. I mean, honestly, people watching here, 10 out of 10. I would just be staring at everybody, just being like, oh my God, this is so fucking cool. Okay, let's see. Morg's halfway through a sentence by the time I squeeze close enough to hear her. As some of you know, we bake a traditional barn brat cake at the end of every warehouse as a part of our own Halloween tradition. And by we, I mean me. I peek over the heads of the crowd. It's not the kind of ice monstrosity I expect. It looks more like bread than cake. Well, yeah, last time we played this game, I explained that this is a European thing. Typically, a lot of these, like, baked goods and stuff, so they tend to be very bready instead of, like, American cake. Which is fair, because American cake is fucking disgusting. I don't like cake, but to be fair, I have never liked cake. Ooh, Esseth got it! Nice! Last time when we played Cormac's route, Cormac got it. I'm glad. S deserves a little windfall of money after all the work they put in this year. My slice of cake and I head back to the fire, finding a spot on the bench upwind so smoke doesn't get in my eyes. It also does taste like bread, but that's okay. As long as it tastes good, who cares? I also like raisins. These are oatmeal raisin cookies. I am fully in character. Oh yeah, it's been 3.5 days, but that was a lot. Time for some rest. I hope this time we're all together again and I'm still the honorary human committee member. Aww. You falling asleep? Oh, you're falling asleep. And you feel gentle. Ooh, this is different. This is very different. Yeah, I think the coin goes to like whoever's route you picked. Esseth wakes you up. Oh, I think we did unlock her ending. Or their ending. Yes. I started into proper wakefulness at the sight of my fellow props worker and new friend. S, hi. They smile at me and I ruefully grin back as they sit down next to me. Are you wiped out from the day? Yes. I can't imagine how you'd feel if you'd run this all by yourself. Pretty much how you're feeling now. Makes sense. I can feel my heart lift as I realize that maybe for the first time they're able to fully enjoy themselves at the after party. And they deserve to have a good night. Hell, they deserve to have a good night every night of the year. Still, I can't really say that out loud, so I go for something just as true and maybe a bit of a cop-out. I'm just glad I can make things easier for you. Yeah, you did. You did. They flashed me another smile and then glanced down and kicked half-heartedly at the ground. Their snakes, too, are looking agitated, although one is curled by their ear with its head on its cheek like it's giving them moral support. Babies! Oh, look at how worried they look. I love how when their expression changes, the snakes all have different expressions also. Are they nervous? I haven't seen them the whole time. Like, I haven't seen like this the whole time we worked with each other. Something up. S meets my eyes. No, nothing's wrong. I'm just trying to think of the right words. Oh, whenever you're ready. The silence between us is soft and comfortable. I'm still knackered, though, and I know that S is fine with initiating casual contact, so after a moment I rest my head on their shoulders. Okay, I think I've got the words now. I can hear the gentle smile in their voice. I love how thoughtful they are. It's great. Yeah? Yeah. I had a really good time working with you over the past few days, and when I've done the warehouse before, I always had fun, but this was the first time I've done it with somebody who really gets me, you know? That's made me wonder how you would feel about doing some things together that aren't work-related. Like going for drinks or dinner. I sit up and look at them with a smile, and their eyes are hopeful. And for once, their snakes are still looking at me with the same hope in their little button eyes. S, are you asking me out? Their shy smile gets wider. Look at how happy they all are! Yeah, I am. Good. Oh! Oh! Partners. God, I see what you've done for others. Oh no, Robbie! Honestly. Oh my god, we didn't even notice. Look! Look, one of the snakes are on our head. Oh, the snakes are on our head. Oh, my fucking neck. What did I fucking do to myself? The snakes are on our head cuddling with us. What do you mean, Brandy? No, leave me alone. I'm just dying. It's fine. No big deal. I rest my head on their shoulder. Because if you hadn't, I'd have had to do it myself. I feel a laugh rumble through them and they dip their head to rest it on mine. I can feel their snakes gently playing with my hair as we sleepily watch the sparks from the bonfire float into the night. Also, I'd like to point out that they have the cracking in the stone across their abdomen also, which is super cool. Look at how pretty they look. I'm so gay. They're so wonderful. This is my favorite illustration. Does this mean that if we do it right, we could get this route for Cormac? Fucking sick. Maybe Halloween isn't so bad after all. Please. I did. I got Esseth's ending. Aww. That was so cute. Oh my god. What is the slim thing for tomorrow? Okay, so tomorrow we also have two different. So tomorrow we have a witch's word, and I will be in Midnight from My Hero Academia cosplay. But also we will be playing Cormac's route tomorrow. So after we play a witch's word, which I think is not going to be a very long game, we are going to play Cormac's route, and we're not going to stop playing Cormac's route until we get a date with Cormac as well. Because we love Cormac and we deserve to have that nice scene with him as well. But oh my god, what a fucking cutie. Also, again, the soundtrack, 10 out of fucking 10. These games, the music is fantastic. I fucking love this shit. Ugh, this was such a Cute round. Esseth's route was so sweet. I loved it so much. 10 out of 10. Kiba had a great time. Kiba might have stuffed their face a little bit with these cookies. I'm not gonna lie. Look at these cuties. Okay, Esseth is definitely a favorite. My favorite, at least, probably. You know, just I am not just biased because I love snakes. Although there's like a little bit of it. I wonder, do I have a stream today where I'm gonna be like fucking looking at Kiba? Okay, no, I don't. Thank God. I just have audio stuff today. Oh, thank God. But yes, thank you for hanging out again, everybody. I had fun as always. Honestly, if I didn't have so much other shit to do, I would legitimately just like stop streaming, eat, and then go back on here. But I have other shit that I have to do today. Although we might do some impromptu movie nights here and there in addition to all of the scheduled shit. So like, I don't know, keep an eye out. Can't wait till I can get like nice little lighting and like have like my little colored lights and stuff all over here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for giving us cursed Orochimaru and Kiba content. Now we all know that exists and we are all worse for it. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. So, let me see. You guys see the itch scream. Again, everybody should be checking out this game. Everybody should be supporting this game. Like, it's fucking fantastic. It's also on sale right now, so you should go get it. It's on Halloween sale. Also, what I did not mention, what I should mention, I am also doing a Halloween sale where my 2 games are on sale. They're 10% off for Halloween. So if anybody wants to grab them, they should totally do that. I decided to take part in Itch's little Halloween stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. The VODs, both for the game we initially played, Slasher Interrupted, and this route of Werehouse, are going to be up within the next 30 minutes in the Halloween streams little collections page. I am excited. I had a great time. S, my beloved, I love you so much. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.